Sunday night most of us went to bed with the usual sort of worries: a natural disaster in Puerto Rico compounded by a political tweet storm, a madman saber-rattling in North Korea, a nation divided over whether NFL players should kneel or link arms during the national anthem. Monday morning we awake to the news of more than 59 of our fellow citizens killed and more than 500 injured by a lone gunman in Las Vegas, a man remarkable only in his utter ordinariness. Yes, our world too often changes in the blink of an eye. But let us hope we never grow so jaded, so inured to violence, that we aren't shocked and incredibly saddened by the carnage that one human being can wreak on a crowd of innocents. There will be those who will be quick to blame lax gun laws for the arsenal of weapons found in the hotel room from which 64-year-old Stephen Paddock was shooting before he turned one of them on himself. But police have said at least 2 of the guns were adapted to be fully automatic and, therefore, illegal. Still, it is hard not to go to our predictable corners when tragedy strikes, hard not to exploit that tragedy for political purposes. And we know next to nothing about motive. The gunman's own brother, Eric Paddock, described him this way: he's just a guy who played video poker and took cruises and ate burritos at Taco Bell. There's no political affiliation that we know of. There's no religious affiliation that we know of. He lived in a Nevada retirement community, had a girlfriend and liked to gamble, until that day when he took at least 17 weapons, checked into a fancy hotel and mowed down a crowd of country music concert goers. What we do know, as we have seen in every tragedy and every disaster that has befallen this great nation, is that there are countless stories of heroism and selflessness. There were the first responders who risked their lives to save others, police who shielded victims with their own bodies until the firing stopped. There were the ordinary citizens who put the injured in their cars and trucks because there simply weren't enough ambulances to deal with the wounded, those who used their clothing to stanch wounds, who carried the wounded on makeshift stretchers. There are moments in the face of horror that we become one people, putting aside the squabbles that too often divide us. This is one of those moments.